For this lesson, we're only using one pentatonic position. That's enough to improvise over the D and the B minor. The real trick is how we handle the A and G chords, but we'll get to that in a minute. First, let's get comfortable with the easy part. We'll improvise over bars 1 and 3 while keeping bars 2 and 4 moving by simply playing the chords. Here's what that sounds like. The reason this works is because D major and B minor are relatives, so they share the same pentatonic notes, D and B minor. Now if you'd like the tabs and diagrams for this lesson, they're all available over on Patreon if you'd like to follow along. If you're already there, just scroll down. Spend a few minutes looping this with a metronome. It doesn't need to be anything too fancy. Just a couple of pentatonic notes go a long way. We're starting on the D major, sliding into that pentatonic shape, a couple of pentatonic notes, followed by our A. This is technically an A5 because I'm missing the third on the top end here. Then we have our B minor, a couple of pentatonic notes, onto our G. Technically a G/B, we have B in the bass here. Try to save myself in the comments. But I don't want to get too bogged down on the theory, I just want us to play. So D, pentatonics, A, B minor, pentatonics, G, D, pentatonics, A, B minor, G, D, pentatonics, A, B minor, into your G. And there's a lot of fun to be had right there. And once it feels natural, we're ready to start decorating the A and the G chords. Now let's decorate the A chord. We're using the D shape. That's all the white dots. And the red dots are the notes that we'll borrow from around it. Now think of the chord tones as home. You can wander away for a moment, but every good phrase eventually comes back home. That was pretty cheesy, but the D shape does give me a target, and the extra notes around it are the decoration. If I ever get lost, I can always land back on one of these chord tones. Now take your time with it, start by using just 1 or 2 notes from the D shape, then gradually experiment with the notes surrounding it. Doesn't have to be too fancy. Even simple embellishments can make your playing feel much more melodic and connected. I'll take it from a D into that A chord, and I'll just do something very simple. So there, all I did was I landed on my A5 chord, and then I had a wee double stop hammer on, back to that 5th and root, and then got on with the progression. And that sounded pretty nice. See how you get on. We'll do exactly the same thing with the G chord. Here's the C shape, and just like before, these are the notes I'll borrow from around it, all the red dots. Just like before, you don't need to use every note. Start with the chord tones, then borrow a few of the surrounding notes to decorate them. Keep it simple and have fun. And remember, although we're starting from this shape, don't worry if your phrase drifts into the neighbouring one. These shapes overlap. This is the D shape in G, and this is the C shape in G. And that's exactly what makes this style feel so fluid. You might start in A as a D shape, and end up in A as a C shape. These are reference points, they're not fences. Let's hear what adding those notes does to the progression. Once you're comfortable with this on your own, try playing along with the backing track. You'll find these ideas start appearing naturally in your solos. If you enjoyed this lesson, my Little Wing-inspired lesson takes these same ideas a step further. But from a different angle. I'll link it on screen and in the description. And if you'd like to support the channel and get the tabs, diagrams and practice material for this lesson and many more, you'll find everything over on Patreon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next lesson.